So I've been wanting to make this video for a while now, and I thought, considering that the Arctic Monkeys are dropping their new album The Car this week, it would be the perfect time to show you a song on Spotify that you may not have known was there. The band will be getting a lot of attention over the next weeks and months, so I thought it would be a good time to make this video, as a lot of people might be going back through their discography, their earlier albums and singles, and they may miss out on what I personally think is one of the best B-side singles they've ever released. Before the video starts, I do just want to mention that I will be reacting to The Car as soon as it comes out, so expect that video sometime Friday, and please consider subscribing if that's something you'd be interested in seeing. And now that's out of the way, let's switch over to Spotify. Okay, so let's head over to their discography. I'm not sure how this works on Apple Music, as I only do use Spotify, but they released an update a little while ago which basically condensed all of the artist's discography into one easy to use page like you can see on screen. Yeah, you can filter by all their music, just their albums, or just their singles and EPs. Now the single I'm referencing has always kind of been hidden, and even when they did this update on Spotify, you still can't actually see it on their page. So if we go through Arctic Monkeys discography here, if we just start by going through all, you can see the latest singles they've released. So Body Paint, A Better Bit of Mirrorball, you've got the live album, you've got some more singles there, you've got their last album Tranquility Base, as well as a couple of singles and blah blah blah. And if you go through all of this, it won't appear on this page at all. And so now if we filter by albums, it will not come up. It was released around this time here, but it still won't come up here. And now if we filter by singles and EPs, this is where it should come up. It's technically a single, so it should come up here. You can see we've got Body Paint here, Better Be Mirrorball, the live ones. We've got the one for the road with You're So Dark. We've got Why'd You Only Call Me When You're High singles, where you got Stop the World, Wanna Get Off of You. The Do I Wanna Know singles. You got the Are You Mine, Black Treacle, Suck It and See. Even the Don't Sit Down to Move Your Chair, IDST, Blondo Sonic Simmer Trap. And you keep going down, you know, you can see Fright Like Dining Room, Sketchhead, and then we go into the territory here of Crying Lightning, where this is where it should be coming up. So you got the Teddy Picket here, Fluorescent Adolescent, the Frame to Iron Matador, the Brainstorm, Leave Before the Lights Come On, Who the Fuck Are Arctic Monkeys, and When the Sun Goes Down, and then I Bet You Look on the Dance Floor. So yeah, for example, if you were to go through and be like, okay, I want to listen to every single Arctic Monkeys song, all their singles, all their albums, everything like that, this is the page you'd go to try and find everything. And they've even got the covers of songs like Red Right Hand, which is the Nick Cave cover, but they don't have this one specific single that they released. It's still not on their Discover page on the discography, and I still really don't know why. So the single I'm referencing to is the 2006 When the Sun Goes Down B-side. As you can see on the back here, Settle for a Draw is the B-side single to this particular 7-inch. You've also got, if we go back to Spotify, you have got 7 and Sticking to the Floor, which also came out at the exact same time as this single here. But the weird part is that, as you can see, the 7-inch here, and then a cover art for the When the Sun Goes Down singles on Spotify. It's the exact same, except this one's only got one single on the back. There's no Sticking to the Floor or 7, but on Spotify, there's no Settle for a Draw. So yeah, it was released in 2006, and it didn't quite make the Whatever People Say I Am Is What I'm Not album. So it was released with these two songs here, Sticking to the Floor and 7. So if you're a bit of a hardcore Arctic Monkeys fan, you probably know this song exists, but what kind of struck me was how little plays this song actually has. So if we go back through the singles, you've got the two new ones here, which are obviously going to get a lot of playtime because they're brand new. And then even we go back to Anyways, which had 12.5 million plays, which came out about 4 years ago. And even the singles with the live recordings at the New York studio, still 6-7 million. You're So Dark, 18 million. Stop the World, 73 million. 2013, 8 million. Electricity, 9. And you can see as time goes on, they get lower and lower. You and I is not really an Arctic Monkeys song anyway, but still nearly 5 million plays. Evil Twin, 12 million. Miles Kane song, which has nearly 5 million. And then you get down to IDST and the Blondo Sonic Simmer Trap, which have less, and you can see it goes down and down. But what surprises me is if we go all the way down to Leave Before the Lights Come On, which was a single released before Favorite Worst Nightmare, nearly 40 million plays on Leave Before the Lights Come On. So yeah, what surprises me the most is that Settle for a Draw is a really, really good song, and is probably more fitted towards Whether People Say I'm Not, more fitted than probably Sticking to the Floor or 7. Kind of fits the theme of the album a little bit more, in my opinion. And I'd say it's probably more similar to a song like Leave Before the Lights Come On, which, like I said, it was released in the same year, still a single, but has 40 million plays. So how you would go about finding the song is simply just typing in Settle for a Draw, and it will come up, and then you can see there it is. It's the exact copy of the 7-inch that I've got, where it is just When the Sun Goes Down and Settle for a Draw. And yeah, 5.5 million plays, and that really surprised me really. I thought it would have a lot more plays than that, so it got me thinking, You know, probably the reason it doesn't have as many plays is because it's simply quite hard to find unless you know the name of the song, you know. If you go into discography, you won't find it. You literally have to type in Settle for a Draw to find it, and if you don't know the name of the song, you won't be able to find it. As I mentioned, some people probably do know this song exists. Obviously, 5.5 million plays, people do know, but I imagine there's a lot of people out there that don't know there's a song from the Arctic Monkeys called Settle for a Draw, and I definitely think people should check it out because it's a really, really good song. It's one of the earliest Arctic Monkeys songs on streaming services, and it kind of deals with similar themes to the song Mardi Bloom, but I'd say this one's probably a bit more fun, and it's a nice song to sing along to as well. And yeah, I'd have to say it's probably easily one of my favourite B-sides that the Arctic Monkeys have ever released. So I hope you enjoyed that short video, and hopefully it kind of helped a few people. If you do know the reason why it's not on their discography, then please do let me know in the comments. Once again, I will be reacting to the car this Friday on this channel, so if you're interested in that, please consider subscribing, like the video if you enjoyed it, and I hope you have a nice day.